Okay, I'm going to turn you down, and whoever joins us will watch part of the replay. Okay, so you can see I have reindeers. Don't know if we're going to use them. We're going to definitely use the boots. And we're going to be using some foils. And typically, before I do, well, let me first explain what foils are. Foils are a metallicized plastic. Haha, Kim. It's a metallized plastic that can be that would be released using foil adhesive, which I sell in my store, my Shopify store. And I hope everyone can see that. Oops. And when it releases, it's instant satisfaction. So you don't get, it's like a transfer, but with a special glue. And I typically use a black background. You can use as a base coat. I just think that black tends to show up much better on all, on most of the foils. Now, we've done it on other lives with blue, navy blue. We've done it with the red. We've done it with green. But today, we're going to just use the black. And the first step is to paint whatever it is that you want your foil to adhere to. Hi, Laura. How are you, my friend? Now, you can use it on wood. You can use it on metal. And you can use it, we've done it on glass. I might actually prep one on plastic, because we haven't done that for a while, and see what happens. And more than likely it's going to be a see-through one. So I'm just painting the base coat, and you need, thank you for sharing, Laura. I typically, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I used to use chalk paint. I don't anymore, because the new chemical makeup of this adhesive, thank you, Betty, doesn't work really well with chalk paint. So they recommend acrylic paint for sure. So now we've painted these, I'm going to dry it. I'm showing you the beginning prep because some things I've had to do ahead of time. So I'm just drying it so that I can apply the foil adhesive. You need to make sure it's really dry. And I don't know if we're going to use the deers today. Yeah, that's the prep for it. So if anyone's joining us late or watching this on the replay and you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Now, I keep my foil adhesive. My foil adhesive is in a quart because I do go through it a lot. And it's probably thick. So what I'm going to do is apply some of the foil adhesive here, close this back up with saran wrap, and add just a little bit of water because this is a bit too thick. Just a little bit. You saw how little I put on there. So I'm going to do this, which we're going to use later, hopefully. And this needs to stay on for about an hour. It's still a bit thick. And I'm trying to avoid getting it on my fingers. Now you can do the edges, you don't have to. On the ones that I prepped earlier, I did not do the edges. And I did use a roller, but, well actually a foam, one of these, but it broke in two. I don't know, Kim. I've never tried, but maybe you can try it and let us know how it works out. I'm just going to put this one there. It's still very thick, you can see it. And I don't like that. So I'm just going to add a little bit more water. And instead of doing the deers, I just think I'm going to do this plastic bottle. It's a thing from the dollar store. I don't know if it'll work. That would be great, Kim. I'm not going to paint underneath it because we can use a clear foil. So I'm just going to apply it. And leave it. And soon we will be heading for the exciting part. Now I have to say, this was something that somebody else did that I saw on Pinterest. It's not my idea. And I'd like to say that it might be Jennifer, but I'm not sure. I saw it a while back. And remember, Betty, when I was looking for the boots, that's when I saw it. So when you said yesterday foils, I thought, great, why not? And let me just hang this back up. So I've applied it here. I should have sprayed it with alcohol, but I didn't. Oh, you can? Oh, Betty, great, thank you. I've never used it, so I'm just going to add more on the plastic rim because I don't like it, that color. Oh, and I have to show you, remind me to show you how far I've gotten with the cushion. I'll show you at the end. But somebody remind me. It was done, the one that I saw, and I'm pretty sure it was Jen, was done on a tag, a gift tag. So I'm going to move these aside. I'm not going to paint the reindeers because we probably will not use them. I'm going to put this somewhere safe and bring up the ornament that I prepped already. And hopefully you'll all be able to see that. It looks like a snow globe, Betty. It's supposed to, oops. It's supposed to, be a snow globe, but I'm not sure. Actually, before we start this one, let's do these. I prepped some papier-mâché ornaments like this one, but I want to do every other a different color. So let me just get, what color? I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to use red. This is Garrison's glitter that I sell. Yeah, it's huge. I think I got that one from Hobby Lobby, Betty. So I'm just going to cut a piece of this. I don't have embossing. I don't even know how to emboss. I've never done it. So I'm just going to put this one here. And we're going to use one of these. Hopefully it's long enough. And it's not. The second one will be. And I'm just going to attach this here. Attach this here so that I can lay it down. And cut another one. I shouldn't have put it away. Yeah, it is. I have an ornaments thing, but it's too big for here. Yeah, show us what you do, Kim. Because I should look up to see how people do embossing. So I'm just going to put this one here. Now this is on papier-mâché. And I'm going to scrub it on. Let's see, a lot of this. Not bad of a release so far. I just want to add a little bit more here. So you can see the release is not that bad. And wherever I've applied the size, I know that I will get a release. If you do not cover everything, then The foil will only adhere to wherever you've applied the size. So I'm just doing this. Not bad. Now I'm never going to get a perfect release. I thought it hadn't released, but it's the color. Of the foil underneath. And I will show you when I said that this was a metallicized foil. You see how the foil becomes transparent? The metallization has been picked up by the glue. Hey Jessie, how are you? Hi Lynn. How are you ladies? And again, we've done it this way. Let me just do this one, and then what we'll do is apply some more adhesive and wait for it to tack up and do, I'm thinking just red. So look at what we have so far. And before I apply the adhesive, I'm going to seal it because I don't want any of the new foil that I apply to, yeah, I kind of like it rather than doing it everywhere. And I'm going to use some, I need a soft brush. No, not this one. Oh, I have tons of brushes and never when I need them. Thank you. It'll look gorgeous when we finish. So I'm just going to seal it. And I found using triple thick seals it really well because it's shiny. And I don't want any of the new adhesive to I put too much on here, but that's okay. That's why we have aprons. I just dump it on my apron. And one more. Oops. And I'm going to seal it. Finish sealing it. Dry it. I chose not to use plastic for this because you know me and my problem with heating up plastic. Yeah, I really like that. This was from Hobby Lobby last year. So as soon as it dries, and you can see the sheet on the black. So it's quite shiny. It won't take away from the prettiness of the colors. It won't be dull, in other words. And if you've just joined us, we're doing, I started off by doing Foiling 101, especially for those watching on replay. They'll probably want to know what it's all about, if they don't. And I still have, let me just test this. Yeah, I think it looks fine. We've used up quite a bit of the foils, and we can always use them on another one. So don't throw away your foils. I'm going to put these away, and then, oops, and my ball's gotten stuck. I just want to apply some more adhesive here. Oops. And leave it to tack up. I just need to sprinkle a little bit of water. Oops. I don't want it to. So I'm just applying the adhesive on the edges. And you could always use a smaller brush. Sorry, I'm just concentrating. And try and smooth it out as best you can. And again. I'm just applying it to the areas that are black. And if I mess up with the overlaps, it's okay. We can all use the Pentart pens. My fingers are a bit sticky, which I'm not happy. Oops, about. Oh. I just stuck my finger in there. So I'm just putting this in. My fingers are rather sticky. And we'll leave this to tack up. Oops. I'm just trying to find a place for it where it won't hit anything. 1 second. My fingers being sticky doesn't make it easier. And I'm just going to put it back for a little bit. And then bring out yes, it does. I wash it with Fairy. I mean, not Fairy. That's like I'm in England. With Dawn. Fairy's like the equivalent of Dawn. Can you believe after 40 years of living here, I said Fairy? Hold on, let me just shut the door. Camille's on a Zoom. We work right next to each other, so I'm sure he doesn't want to hear me. Okay, now for the next part, this is what I prepped, and some of you may have seen it already. Let me just move that up. I'm going to use this, and hold on a second, and this. I'm going to cut a piece. This has been... No, Jessie, I don't. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it is a huge ornament, this has been prepped with adhesive, this has been prepped with adhesive, and this has not. So it's a little bit different than just, I'm trying to do a little bit more advanced foiling techniques. Although I did say this was something that I had seen. So I am going to hopefully, oops, I didn't, well, we'll try and match it up. So I'm just going to put it down. I will add a little bit more here. Let me cut. And hopefully from this I'll be able to okay, I'm trying to match it up. No, I think it's best if we do this. And as usual, oh no, I was going to say as usual I don't have my brushes, but I have them in a new location now. And they're all together, close by. Jessie, I will try and find out if there is a foil person in Australia. See? Yeah, look at this release. Almost perfect. Let's see here. And if it just, whilst you're peeling it up, if you do not see, if you see an area where you'd like to see more of a release, then like here, then all you have to do is put it back down and scrub. Oops. Thank you for the hearts. Actually, I see a little bit here. That I might have missed. Not that I might, that I did miss. So let me just continue checking. But it's almost a perfect. release except for here, but that's okay. So I'm going to now apply some more triple thick because I'm going to apply adhesive to this part once we finish this one. Just trying to make sure it all goes in the same direction. And I'm going to flip it over. I'll dry it in a minute, but oh, thank you for the stars, Jessie. You're so kind. If I don't put this on right away, if I don't put the label on, I've got about 60 or 70 different foils. So I will get completely lost. Okay, so I've applied this one a little bit better than I did the other one. And hopefully we'll get as good of a release as we did on the other one. And you just use a regular scrub brush. This is a kitchen hand and nail brush. As soon as the live is over, Jessie, I will go. Let me write that down, in fact, just so that I can't say my memory failed me. And Betty, that reminds me, I have the answer to your question. We need a foil retailer in Australia. No, I'm not. I should have. I didn't even think about it, Betty. But Betty, remember, this is a person that didn't know what day of the week or what the date was yesterday. So I think I'm doing well. I could have, but I didn't. Okay, I just want a little bit more here. If you're expecting perfection, foils aren't for you. Sometimes you'll get a good release and sometimes you won't. It very much depends on the weather, number one, on the and part of that is the humidity, the temperature as well, not just the humidity, the room that you're in, and some days you'll get perfect releases and some days you won't. Sorry if I'm off camera, I'm trying. I'm putting it back here because I noticed a little bit right here. Let me just scrub it. And sometimes with the warmth of your hand, you can, oops. See, this was not the perfect release. I must not have put enough adhesive on there. So I'm going to apply some more of this, and then we'll rip this off and do another coat. I'm going to need some more of this. Yes, the surface definitely, you're right. These bottles are getting on my nerves because they always put out more than I want. Unlike Betty, they don't read my mind. Do they, Betty? And tomorrow at 8:15, I'm going to be doing another live. And I'm trying to remember the name of the group, and I can't. When Lori comes on, she'll remind me. And I only just found out this morning. Well, actually about an hour ago. So, we've got the second coat on. Oh, the second side on. This is still slightly tacky. I'm going to remove the tape. And hopefully the tape won't give me a hard time. But it looks good so far. Let me just get my scraper. So now we're going to apply our adhesive again. Yeah, I know. I'm going to use up, I don't even know if I want to use up these bottles anymore, very honestly, Betty. I'm just going to dry this. I'm a bit disappointed that around the handle, but we can put a ribbon. So it'll be okay. Thank you, Kim. Hi, Hazel. How are you today? Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you is if you're doing a project like this, just need to, is paint the edges black, because there's nothing worse than seeing white or whatever color of wood it was So make sure you finish off your edges. What's important is this section here to be dry. Just a little bit more here. And now we're going to apply again. We seem to be using our foil adhesive. Hi, Lori. How are you? Lori, oh, it's double trouble? No, 3. I'm doing a live, somebody's dropped out, Lori, tomorrow at 8:15 my time. I know that I'll be on my page, but I'm not quite sure what the name of the group is. I'm just going to add a little bit. I don't want to put this on my, want to show you again so that, yeah, but we're going to do something else. That's a great idea, Kim. But the, Betty helped me, I was looking for these boots. I don't know if you noticed them at the beginning. Yeah, the Double Trouble group. Somebody dropped out for some reason, can't do tomorrow at 8:15. So I'll be doing that. And the theme is Christmas trees. So I might do an ornament. And that's tomorrow. And you'll see them on this page. You'll see it on my page. I don't have any links yet. I just wanted to show you how to mix this. So I'm just trying to stay off. Oh, and I see a hair. Don't you hate it? Well, I'll get to it. I just don't want this to dry. But I have to remove that hair, and if you see a hair, it's always better to remove it. And let me add some more. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. And if your edges aren't perfect, you can always add a ribbon. See here, I need to remove this hair. Where did it go? I can't tell where it went. I might need some more. Was that my imagination, or was there a hair? This is driving me nuts because I don't see it now. Let me add a little bit more because this is drying. And if you see little specks of yuckies, just remove them like this. Just going to add a little bit more. And remember, you were scared for me? Why, Kim? I'm just adding a little bit more water because it's a bit too thick. So now it should flow like this. Just trying to catch the edge. Oops. Just trying to be careful. Oh, the hair? It was scared of me. Oh, yeah. Well, I hope it was, because sorry, I'm not talking. Okay, I'm not going to keep playing with it. Just make sure, my problem, and I think you've heard me say this before, my edges are always the ones that mess me up. So I'm going to put this aside and put this aside, and this needs to dry for, well, to tack up for an hour, and we'll work on what's going in the center. Let me put that down. I was going to do in the center these two reindeers, and I have a sleigh, but I decided that I was going to do what she did because it was very effective, and most people don't have access to this. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to do, not this one, we're going to use silver hologram rainbow. Well, we have a choice. We can do glitter silver, because at the bottom I'm going to put, well, it's either those two or those two. Maybe I should do those two. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do those two. Yeah, I do too, Betty. I'm going to do those two because we're going to have red decoration. So let's do this. This is silver hologram. We're going to use silver glitter too, Kim. I'm going to do it in two parts. I'm going to do this part. And why isn't it straight? I don't know. I should have not have done this. We'll try and fix it. It's not straight. Okay, that's better. Yeah, we're going to use silver glitter after the hologram. And this is going to be the look. And now the silver glitter. Where's the thing for it? Because I'm going to forget. Somebody remind me if you see it. Okay, and then we're going to do this. Oops. And then we're going to have some decoration put on here. I'm going to have to seal it first. So don't know what. This is so stuck. I'll move it over here. Oh, hi, Yvonne. Oh, thank you for the stars, my friend. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. So that's the second one. I'm going to put 5, I think. And let's do... That's not a bad release. That's number 3. Oh, that's one. I'm sorry. Refresh it, Yvonne. I don't know, is anyone else having that problem? Because it's not showing that it's freezing on my end. I'm going to have to add a little bit here. And just a little bit here. Oops. Four. Let me put that one. And I might, oh, I made this one too long. Silly me. Okay, this is what we'll do. We're going to piece it. And see what happens. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Lori? I love these, especially for Christmas. That's why I didn't pull out anything else. And usually I do a lot of gold. And this one does not have a lot of gold. Well, it doesn't have any gold. I messed up, but it's not perfect. And I never said I was perfect either. Okay, so this one definitely I messed up. And I could always, I don't know if this is ready or not, but I could always do this one, which is the one, I don't know if this one is ready though, but we shall try. It seems I have a problem, or the wood has a problem with me going there. Let's see if we can do this one. And I'm just using the leftovers of my of the one I used earlier. And let's add a little bit. I mean, you could always cut a bigger piece, but I just want to use my leftovers. Len, how are you, my friend? Have you seen G lately? And just a little bit more. And look at how much I still have left over, look. So don't waste it. Okay, we'll see if that one keeps sticking, so I must have put, let me just, get rid of the sticking, because it's going to bother me. Every time I put it on, it's going to, and you could always do the sides as well. They do look nice done. It's just so sticky. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, good for you, Lynn. A mani-pedi is always a great idea. It's not called cheating. It's called life. Things that need to happen. Okay, so these need to be sealed now. I'm only going to be using 5 of them. But I want to see what happened if this will, remember the one we started? I want to see if using red glitter, how that will make it work. And the scissors are, Rima, where did you put the scissors? Oh, they're right there. I might have cut them too narrow now. What do I use to glue things to glass? When you say glue things to glass, you mean, what do you want to do with the glass, Lori? Yes, it is, isn't it? So I'm just going to apply, just like I did before. Right here. Right here. And no, this is from Hobby Lobby. It's a papier mâché, or paper mâché. I'll see if I have any more. This is from last year from Hobby Lobby. Let me get this. Needs a little bit more. Remember, this may not come out perfect because we started this during the live. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you mean. Wood glue would work, but I use Aleene's clear to stick things to glass. I use that. Where is it? Wood glue would work, and this would work. Clear tacky. Oh, the big wooden, it's Hobby Lobby. It's definitely Hobby Lobby this year. I got 2 of them and they were 50% off. So, you know, seeing that this was done less than 40 minutes ago, you know, that's not bad. I didn't expect it to be this good, but I'm glad it is. I should have waited a bit longer, but I was too anxious. On the edges, it's on the round areas, it's not released well. Let me just add some more heat, maybe. Sometimes heating it up lightly with the hairdryer might help it release. I mean, that improved. Maybe I'll do the same on the first side. I'll go back and add that. But look at that. It's not perfect. It still needs sealing. But look at that. This is so pretty. And it's just a little bit more than we normally do with foils by doing, you know, like one color foil. So I'm going to seal this as well. So I've got 2 things to seal. And I am going to wait for the plastic for tomorrow. This part, the plastic one, we're going to do it with a clear foil. Oh, I'm talking. No, 8:15 p.m. tomorrow. No, I won't be awake. So what we've done today is this. We also prepared these, 5 of these. Tomorrow we'll apply them to our big, what's its name? Ornament, which is right here.